Hey guys! Today I'm super excited to talk to you about the new movie Poor Things, which hits theaters on December 8th. It stars Emma Stone as Bella Baxter, and, well, let's just save some time now and mail her all the Best Actress awards because her performance is absolutely incredible. Now, the movie itself is about 2 hours and 20 minutes, which is a little long, but it never really feels truly too long, if that makes sense, because there's such a journey that we're going on and such a story that's being told that I think we need that time to really build the world and build this experience. What's weird is this feels like a coming of age story, but of course Emma Stone is a grown woman, right? We all know that. I don't want to give too much away because there's some things that are more fun to not know going into the movie. I don't think there's spoilers per se because they really do come out early on. However, it's kind of more fun to learn them and experience them through the actual movie, okay? So we'll just say this feels like a coming of age story because her maturity level is a little bit lower than you might expect for a woman of her age looking, right? If that makes sense. So this feels like she is exploring the world. She is learning. She is diving into how society really is and how people are treated. And let me tell you, my favorite thing about this character, Bella, is just how blunt she is. This girl does not give a dang. She doesn't care. She's like, listen, I'm going to say what I want to say. I'm going to do what I want to do. I don't need approval from anybody. I don't need acceptance from anybody. And I love that about her. She essentially grows and ages through this entire film. And that's something that Emma Stone does extremely, extremely well because we have her at the beginning of Act 1, like I said, very low maturity, to the way she is at the end of Act 3. It's insane. And so much about her changes from her mannerisms, the way she talks, and it's every beat, right? Every step of the way she grows and learns. And that is what Emma Stone does so perfectly well. Now, she's not the only incredible performance in this movie. In fact, they're all really great performances. But another standout for me was Mark Ruffalo. Now, he's this lawyer who wants to steal her away from her father figure, who's played by Willem Dafoe, who's also incredible. Of course he is. And so the two of them go on an adventure and explore, right? Mark and Emma. And their relationship, their chemistry, their toxicity, their every single thing about them, their scenes are my favorite in this entire movie. Every time they are together on screen, I just eat it up, right? It's so good. It's so passionate. You almost feel like a voyeur, right? That you're watching something you really shouldn't be watching. You're watching like the intimate bits of a relationship. You're watching the fights. You're watching the relationships. Okay, the intimate moments. You're watching it and it feels a little weird, like you shouldn't be there and you shouldn't be seeing it, but it helps you really understand these two characters so well, especially Bella. I'm telling you, Emma is so good in this movie. I'm going to sing her praises forever and ever. She's phenomenal in this. I really think she deserves Best Actress, as I think Barry Keoghan, I know I always say that wrong, I can't pronounce it right, deserves Best Actor for Saltburn. These are two very strange, very bizarre movies. Also, in my top 10 easily of the year, even top 5 if I think about it. So I loved Poor Things. And it's also like beautiful, okay? It's absolutely stunning. The costumes are incredible. The set pieces are phenomenal. The production design, the set design, like everything is so great. The visuals are just so beautiful. And it's so strange to have like this pop of color and excitement and just visually beautiful moments and like dark stuff being explored. Now, I mean, there's definitely some happy moments in this movie, but it's unafraid to really dive into society and growing pains and what it is like out in the real world. There's some cynicism in here, and I really enjoy that the movie is completely unafraid to focus on that at certain times, because I think that's really important. And I just really enjoyed the overall story, the overall journey that we go on with Bella. Like I said, from the beginning to the end, but the visuals are so great. But something that should be mentioned, I'm not sure how this guy didn't get an NC-17 rating. There's a lot of intimate moments, like a lot, especially like Act 2 is like, oh, we're just gonna do this all the time now. Okay, not a bad thing because it does fit in with the story. but they show a lot more than I expected, and that might make some people uncomfortable, so just an FYI. It's not anything that's ever like brutal or, hard to watch. Maybe one scene's a little like they push it a little far, but it's not uncomfortable to watch. It doesn't feel, I don't know, it doesn't feel inappropriate, I guess, because it fits the story, if that makes sense. But listen, overall, I really enjoyed this movie. I was surprised how much I enjoyed this movie. It was one of those where I'm watching it and I'd stop a couple times and be like, what am I watching? Especially at the beginning. It takes a little bit to get into it. So don't give up on this early. It takes a little bit to be like, what's the payoff? What's the story here? For me, absolutely pays off in the end. I love the end. I think it really worked. But it is definitely not for everyone. This movie is not going to be for everyone. But it's bizarre and twisted and strange, and I really, really dug it. Then again, I love Saltburn, which is also very bizarre, strange, different, very different as well. But they're on the same level-ish. So just fair warning, it is not going to be for everybody, but I do recommend at least sticking halfway through because it does really start to pay off the longer it goes on. And Emma Stone is just incredible. It's just an absolute joy to watch. It's easy to fall in love with her and to fall in love with Bella. And as happens with many people around her, this happens. And it's just so easy to root for her and want the best for her. And I really thoroughly enjoyed it. You guys let me know if you are looking forward to seeing Poor Things. If you're going to check it out in theaters, let me know down below in the comments. Be sure to give me a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe. Hit that notification bell so you don't miss out on more videos like this one. Follow me over on Instagram, Twitter, TikTok, and you guys can check me out at MamasGeeky.com. Thanks, guys. I'll see you next time.